Hey guys, I'm Elise with Elise Danielle Photography.
I'm Lacey with Lacey Nicole Photography.
And we are the Wedding Tutors.
Last year alone, we photographed a combined total of over 40 weddings, and we learned so much throughout the year that we want to share that knowledge with you guys.
Yes, we had so much fun at all of our weddings. We got to see so many different things, Chick-fil-A, food trucks, you name it, we probably saw it.
Yep.
It was so much fun, and we just wanted to bring all of the things that we learned last year to you. We want to give you all of the tips and tricks. We want to give you things on how to budget, on what to look for at venues with your photographer, with your cake, all of the things. We want to help you. So that is why we are here. We're even going to take a few field trips.
Yes.
You will not want to miss those, I promise. So be sure to like us and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on anything.
Cut.
Okay, so today we are going to talk about our personal top 3 priorities. I got married in March of 2021.
I was there.
She got to be the special photographer. Vendors are important. Photographers are important. There is so much I wish I would have known when I was planning my wedding. And based off of my personal experiences just last year, so they're still very relevant with what's going on in the times right now, I want to be able to help you with what I wish I would have known going into my wedding.
Yes. Oh, am I supposed to go?
She got married.
I got married. So I got married 11 years ago. We went to Vegas. It was so much fun. But looking back, I was kind of uneducated on weddings, and I didn't realize that I should have hired a photographer to come with me, because I literally have no tangible memories of my wedding besides what we took on like our Razor flip phones back in the day, because there weren't Apple phone, technology wasn't what it is today. So looking back, there's some things I should have prioritized a little bit better, and this is what we're here to help you to do.
But with that being said, even about technology today, an iPhone is not going to give you those images that you're looking for. No. We may think those are amazing quality now, but if you compared that to a true photographer's image, you would be so glad that you got a true photographer, because they are so completely different. People who have a camera are going to have a different eye for what you're looking for.
Yes.
You could think, oh, my family member is going to do it, but an
No,
iPhone's not going to cut the trick, I promise.
Don't get your aunt or uncle to, don't do it. But anyway, we're
Don't
here to talk to you about our personal top priorities, and not just photography, but our personal priorities.
Just when planning a
when
wedding.
planning a wedding.
Just in general.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
My top 3, I'm going to start with a venue. That's a very important thing, I think, because it is going to give you a basis for everything else that you plan. When you pick that venue, you want to keep in mind what you love. That's why you're picking that venue. You're going to look at it and you're going to think, I'm in love with how this looks.
You're setting the mood. You're setting
Yes.
the tone for your day.
Yes, it's going to set your style, your mood, your tone. If it's a dark place, you're going to have a more moody style. If it's a bright place, it's going to be a brighter wedding. So once you pick that, I think it's very important to look at your photographer. Venues and photographers are going to be your first 2 things that are going to be booked and gone, especially if you have a specific date you're looking for.
Yes.
You have to do it fast. So those are the 2 I would go for first. And your photographer is also going to tie into your venue.
Yes.
Because
Big
if
time.
you get a photographer, this is a mistake that I personally made. I picked a venue, and I picked an orange rustic venue, but the photos I wanted were bright and airy and not warm.
It didn't match.
I wanted them cool and just bright and airy. I hired a photographer who likes warm photos.
Hi.
I was not a nice person, and I asked her to change her style. That is not something that you want to do.
Don't do it.
It's not fair to your photographer, but I didn't know that I was picking somewhere that didn't match what I wanted. So be careful when you're picking those things. Pick them with the other one in mind. That's fair.
Don't pick a dark barn if you don't want orangey reception photos, and vice versa. But
Yes.
What's number 3?
Number 3 is going to be your flowers. Flowers are so important.
Flowers.
I made another mistake, and I wanted fake flowers, and my mom said,
No.
no ma'am, no ma'am.
Sit down.
I got a fake bouquet, and we made fake flowers for my bridal photos, and I was like, oh, this is great. And my mom said, no, I promise. You look at those fake flowers and you think, those look pretty good, But if you compare a set of fake flowers to real flowers, totally different ball game. I would have been devastated if I would have used fake flowers at my wedding. So booking a florist is another very important thing. So I would say my venue, your photographer, and your flowers.
Those are good top threes. Mine are a little different, but that's what we're here is everyone's gonna have their own set of must-haves. Like the first thing you think about, you're like, oh, I want to pick my dress first, or oh, I need to get whatever first. So my top three would be a photographer.
Is number one?
Number one is photographer, because I can use my photographer's knowledge to maybe help me pick my venue. And so if I really like someone's work, I can, she can help me pick a venue that would show her work the best.
And your photographers are so willing to do that.
Yes,
and we have so many ideas. We've been so many places that we know you might not be interested in that location because it doesn't work with us. And if you're set on us, we would love to help.
And we did so many backyard weddings too. So a venue doesn't have to be it can be whatever you set the tone as. But number one for me is photographer. Number two for me is actually going to be my dress. I want to look amazing for my husband or my fiance or whoever. I want to look amazing. So one's photographer, because I want them to be amazing and make me look awesome.
And have help.
And two would be my dress, because I want to it's my wedding day, so I want to look amazing. When I got married in Vegas, I literally went to David's Bridal. I picked a $50 wedding dress from the sale rack, and we planned our wedding in 4 days. And while I loved it, my dress was probably my first decision. So photographer, dress, and number three would have to be venue, because I want the pictures to be amazing, and with my photographer's knowledge and my dress style, I can now find the perfect venue that matches both. So those are my top three.
Those are really good.
Yeah, and I think if you're watching this, I hope you're still with us. Write down your top three and post them in the comments below, and we can comment back, or we can use them as reference to make videos.
Yes,
on our
we would
on our
love
channel.
to look at what your things are and talk about why those things
Yes.
are important. There are so many more than 3 things. There's a DJ. A DJ is important. It might not be my top 3, but it is so important because you need someone to keep your guests partying all night long. Because that DJ is going to give that photographer photos, and it'll give you a fun gallery to look at later. So there are so many more. So many more.
Like, I think everything in a wedding is a priority, but those are just our personal top threes.
Yes.
And as we get more into the channel, we're going to talk about so many things to help you, and even just it'll be fun just to watch us go make fools of ourselves too,
because that's our plan.
That's our plan.
We're going to go try on wedding dresses,
Yes.
and we are going to give you ideas. We're going to try cakes. We're going to take you to a couple of venues and look at what to look for in a venue. So you tell us
What
your
you
personal, yes, but also tell us your top 3 things.
Yes.
Because we may have some tips on those. If you're really interested in venues, we would gladly start by going to venues. Whatever you want to see is what we want to do. And whatever you want to know is what we want to share.
Yes. And when we go on field trips, we're going to interview the best of the best vendors all across Texas. And we hope that they bring you knowledge as well. So we're so excited.
We are so excited.
Super
and hopefully
excited.
our venues will give you ideas, or our vendors
Yes.
will give you ideas of what you're looking for. You might see something that you thought you were going to love and be like, maybe I like this thing
Scratch
a little
that.
bit more.
Yes. And just follow us. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be talking about budgeting soon. We're going to be talking specifically on photography, all sorts of things. So please stay with us.
We are so excited, and we really hope that you join us on our journey.
Please. Because we are the
wedding tutors. Oh, but we have to tell you, we got the wedding tutors because we've been planning this, and we have been like, what are we going to be? What are we going to be? And we keep thinking things, and we're like, 2 blondes. Let's think of something fun.
Yeah.
It doesn't go well when you try to make something about 2 blondes.
No, we literally stressed on this for probably 2 days. And I'm driving home last night, and I asked my 10-year-old, because he's, a famous YouTuber. And I said, Brayden, what do you think our name should be? he literally just looked up and said, "The wedding tutors," and we're like, "Oh,
What are we thinking?
we're dumb."
Like, we have really overthought this.
We
But
have overthought it.
That's how we got
But
our
we're
name,
here
and we
to
love it.
educate you and help you and have fun. So
We will be your tutors on your guide through your wedding journey.
Yes.
So thank you so much for watching our video today, and we are so excited, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Yay! We did it.